Welcome back, folks. You know, Thanksgiving is coming, and for some, the leftovers are the best part of the Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah, if you're cooking, our next guest says don't just reheat them, transform them into quick weeknight meals. We want to welcome back health coach and culinary nutrition expert Maya Henry. Welcome back.
Hi, Maya.
Thank you. It's great to be back, and I'm so excited to demonstrate how we can reuse our Thanksgiving leftovers in creative ways, so you're not just putting everything on a plate and sticking it in the microwave.
And I love, for our viewers at home, Maya's here to kind of guide us through what to do for the week. So this is great because right around Thanksgiving, people are home, you have that extended long weekend, and so this will be a nice way while you still have your family all in under one roof to kind of use those leftovers.
Yeah, so what we're going to be doing today is I made this beautiful greens dish. So this would be something you could serve on your holiday table. It's got golden raisins and pine nuts, and I used this nice red chard, which just gives it this beautiful celebratory feel.
It really does.
Yeah.
I love that. You can also use kale, spinach, I mean all different kinds of collard greens.
Now, can you
whatever
mix,
your green is of choice.
That's right.
Can you mix turkey with that, or do you keep them separate?
Well, on the holiday table, I would serve this as a vegetable side dish. What we're going to do today to transform it is actually mix it with some ricotta cheese, which I've done here. And we're going to fill up a calzone. So let's go ahead and maybe start doing that.
Okay, and you used what for your dough here?
This is a pizza dough. I've got a prepared dough. You can get them at a lot of supermarkets. You can also, of course, make your own pizza dough. You just need about one recipe, and you're going to divide that into 4 pieces. We're going to make sort of a personal calzone. That way everyone gets all of the yumminess, right? All of the crust, the middle, and all of that. So
what did you do here with the turkey? You just heated it with what?
I heated it up with a little bit of olive oil to get it a little bit crispier and brown, and then I actually added some fennel seed and red pepper flake.
Oh.
And that's going to give it a little bit of that Italian sausage taste.
Kind of feel.
So it's really, it doesn't just taste like turkey anymore. And then, of course, greens and Italian sausage are such a classic combination.
Right.
So that's why we're gonna turn it into a calzone with that, and then we added the cheese to get the cheesiness.
Awesome.
Okay. And so what is all in this? This is ricotta and what else?
Just the greens and a little bit of Parmesan.
Just the greens from your dish, your side dish.
All the greens and the beans and everything?
The pine nuts and the raisins and the greens and the ricotta just mixed together with a little bit of Parmesan. And really the key, so if you just want to put a couple good scoops on one side there, you got it.
Okay.
That's perfect. One more scoop. When you're using leftovers, you can get really creative, and the thing to remember is, one more. The key with calzones is just not to overfill them too much, but you're perfect right there.
Okay, great.
And just remembering that when you're using leftovers, they're already seasoned, right? So you've already been adding salt and pepper, so you just want to be a little bit careful when you add those things later.
Good advice.
But it also, what's nice about that is a little bit of less work for you.
Right.
So I'm going to take this turkey, which we warmed up, but you could also just throw your turkey right in, and we'll just add that.
Awesome.
And then, does anyone want to go ahead and do the
fold it over?
I'd be happy to.
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fold
on the other
this part
side.
over.
Okay.
And try to meet those ends, and then, perfect.
When you use your ricotta, do you use like a low-fat, like a skim-based ricotta, or do you recommend something? I know you're a health expert too.
Yeah, you can do either one. What I love about ricotta is it's packed with protein, and it's so great and creamy in this dish.
Great.
Yep.
Okay, and so now how long does this go in the oven for?
This is going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes at 400. And the last thing we're going to do is just add a little bit of water around the edges.
Right.
What does that do?
That is going to make it stick.
Seals it?
And we're going to seal it up.
Oh.
And we're actually going to do a little fold over like this.
Oh, to keep it.
Yep.
I'll help you.
You want to do a few over there? And just a little bit of a crimp like you're making a pie crust.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You're better at that than me here. I'll try and crimp up on this side, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not doing this very well, but
that's
very
great.
Good.
And that's going to keep all that good filling in there.
Yeah, so you could do any, like if you have any kind of green dish. I don't know how, like what if you have broccoli or green beans? Those I wouldn't think that those would go very well in there, but.
Well, you can, I mean, the thing is to get creative and mix and match and think about what flavors work together. So if you wanted to make a Thanksgiving one with some green beans from a green bean casserole and a little bit of turkey, why not?
Why not?
And give it a try, right?
Yeah.
And then the last thing we're going to do is just a few
little lines like you see in the traditional calzones.
And I'm going to go ahead
and
what
is that? That's to vent it so it can
the steam, and then you're less likely to get a lot of liquid coming out of it.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to pop this one in the oven.
Okay.
And you said about 20 minutes, is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay.
Now, would that be a meal for one, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's a larger one.
Yeah.
But that would definitely be a meal for my husband.
My husband's an eater too, Maya.
Yeah. So today what we've got is I'm going to take one of the filled ones out for us.
Great, look at that. Look how
Nice.
good that
You
looks.
can see we got a little bit of liquid coming out, but that just means it's full of deliciousness.
Great.
So while we go ahead and cut this open and let it cool a little bit, let's talk about some of the other dishes that we have in our meal plan this week.
Okay.
Because,
These look great over here, these little
Yeah.
tacos.
yeah, the tacos.
And what's this, coleslaw?
And
Out on the end?
It is a mashed potato soup.
Great.
Oh my God.
And so what did you call these? And there was something else that you're posting, and it's a
Calabacitas. So,
calabacitas.
yeah, that's a traditional Mexican side dish made with squash, corn, tomatoes, and
Okay, so this is the calabacitas? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Inside the taco.
Right,
Okay,
so-
so it's a turkey and calabacitas taco.
That's right. So I asked some of my friends, I said, what are the things you have left over at the end of Thanksgiving? And people said roasted vegetables, mashed potatoes. So with the tacos, what you can do is go ahead and make a roasted butternut squash to serve on your table.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can add those other elements, the corn and tomato, and just heat up your turkey and fill the tacos and have Taco Tuesday right after Thanksgiving.
Nice.
Do you want me to give that a little cut? With
Oh
this?
yeah, that would be great. I can't wait to try that.
Give it
That looks
two,
really good.
so
And
we'll
I
both
think
have a piece.
I think this is also nice because you can get creative with this one as well. So if
Yes.
you don't have the squash and you want to use something else,
And what all is in here? What's the orange? Is that squash?
that's the
That is
butternut
the butternut
squash.
squash. That's right.
And then lastly, you also have this one up, and this is the mashed potato soup. And I think people would love that. This sounds so appetizing to me.
Yeah, so it's mashed potato soup and you're thinning it with a little bit of broth.
Okay.
So
Like a chicken broth, turkey broth?
chicken broth or
Okay.
turkey broth. You know, you could even make your own turkey broth if you have leftover turkey.
Mm-hmm.
But chicken or turkey definitely works here. And you add a little bit of vegetable, and it really transforms it into a soup, which I loved when I was playing around with this. And you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. And then I topped it with a little bit of the French fried onions that you put on your green bean casserole, and then a little bit of the cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
I love mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce on the Thanksgiving plate.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
all
delicious.
very fun and hearty, and I love it, keeping Thanksgiving going for days to come.
Thanks
Today's
so much.
calzone recipe is available on our PTL website, along with a link for you to download the other recipes, a weeknight meal plan, which is awesome, and a grocery list, so you are ready to transform your own leftovers this Thanksgiving.
That's right.
Still to come, I talk with Joy Mangano of Miracle Mop fame about the secrets of her success.